G'day everyone, my name is Coolpilot and welcome to Pokemon Platinum Randomized Nuzlocke. Boy, is that a mouthful. But it's descriptive, at least. So yeah, Pokemon. Normally I wouldn't be doing Pokemon on this channel yet because I don't actually have a way to record off the cartridge, which normally if I have a way that isn't overly expensive and require me getting like 20 different pieces of equipment, of course you bloody go. That thing does not stay on the title screen very long. It's not like a modern, or I guess this is technically a modern Pokemon game, but it's not like the brand new Pokemon games where they sit on the title screen for a while. Let's just hit A so that way it can sit on a screen for more than 1 minute. And we'll just kind of ignore the little opening text for them now. But yeah, if it doesn't require me getting like 20 different pieces of equipment, like say recording Game Boy Color game, which would require me getting a Game Boy Player, a GameCube, a way to record the GameCube, and a TV to actually play the game on. Way too many things to get to record 3 Game Boy Color games, which there are only 3 Game Boy Color games that I actually care to ever record for this channel. So yeah, I'm not going to that expense for those 3. But for DS games and 3DS games, there are a lot of them that I have, and a lot of them that I like. And of course, like a DS capture card would work, would be with the original DS, which can, of course, also play Game Boy Advance games, which I have a number of, and would like to play on the channel at some point. So those things are equipment that I'm going to get at some point. Most likely the DS capture card first, because the 3DS capture card is A, a lot more expensive, B, has a lot longer waiting list, and C, you can't even get right now. At least the one that I would be getting, can't get right now. So, yeah, I will be getting those things eventually, so I don't really want to record something that I can record with those devices, just because I don't really feel comfortable using ROMs to play a standard game that I can fairly easily record without much hassle, and that I'm going to have a device to be able to record it with. And of course I hit my stupid controller doing that. But since this is a randomized game that can only be done with a ROM, and I've been wanting to do a randomized game for a while, of course been wanting to do Pokemon for a while too, so it's a good way to get some Pokemon out there, get something to replace Civ V, since I can't currently do Civ V, due to, I don't know for sure what the issue is. I think it is tied into the general issues I'm having with this laptop, which is issues with memory and issues with the video card. Because even after a full clean slate, clean install, still can't load up a single map. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the computer itself, in which case I won't be able to, if that's the case, unless I can somehow fix the problem with this laptop, which I kind of doubt. That's going to have to wait until I get the new computer later on in the year. Hopefully sometime in fall, the latest. Hopefully the end of the year, which is pretty much fall. It's what, like 7 days? Well, 7 plus 4, like 12, 13 days of actual winter in the end of the year. So yeah, but fall pretty much. But yeah, until we get the new PC, you might not be able to play Civ V, which sucks. But gotta have something to replace it. This is a strategy game, so it's a good fit. It's a strategy game that I love. And since I couldn't figure out what to do to replace Civ V for the longest time, I was thinking about Pokemon trading card game for a little bit, but I'm still kind of on that, mainly because of the whole thing, the whole bit that I would have to use Steam Decks, and I'm just not entirely sure how interesting that would be, and I have to work on commentary with it anyways before I could do it. So yeah, this helps fill in the void for now. Just doing different randomized games and randomized Nuzlockes, and potentially doing some ROM hacks. I'll have to actually look into some of the different ROM hacks that are out there, try and see if there's any that I care about, because I'm a bit more critical than some people might be when it comes to such things. When it comes to Pokemon, yeah, it's got to be good if you want me to play it. See, it helps fill in the void, and it's a game I want to play. and it's something new, so works nicely. The only other thing I think I really need to say before we actually get started here is the rules and what exactly is randomized in this Randomized Nuzlocke. Originally, I was going to have an episode 0 detailing all that stuff, and I had actually gone to upload it, but YouTube didn't process it. I just couldn't process the thing for some reason. Happens once in a while. Usually I just have to re-render and re-upload the thing. But when I went to re-render it, I reviewed the video and realized it wasn't very good. It was also really long, like half an hour almost, and wasn't really all that necessary. So I decided not to upload it. Instead, I decided to list the rules and what has been randomized down in the description of this specific video, episode 1 here, just episode 1. And we'll detail all the rules of this Nuzlocke that I'm using for this Nuzlocke at least, as well as everything that I randomized for this. But we'll also be going over a number of these things as we go through the series anyways. So yeah, if you want to know the rules, what's randomized, you can go read it. I'll also be going over it during the videos. So I think that's everything we needed to go over. This just kind of saves having to have one boring 30-minute video on the channel, and we can just head straight into the game. So we already got some text up here. Oh, and voices. I'm not very good at voices, so excuse me if the voices aren't very good, or if I forget the voice I use for a certain character later on. It's probably bound to happen at some point. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Music. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I am certainly capable of giving it. Nope, I'm good. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here, I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball if you please. You're gonna make me use the mouse. I'm gonna be mainly using the controller for this entire Let's Play, as I don't really want to be using the mouse on the touch screen here. Just keep me from having to constantly move my hand off the controller. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, at other times we work together. Some people use the Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may better understand Pokemon. I actually clicked off that too early, so I hope I got the sentence right. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, as it happens, I just so happen to be 100%, absolutely, positively, undeniably, be a girl. Yep. Tell me, what is your name? Lots of names we could go with, but I'm just gonna go with bread and butter here. S-E-O-N-A. Siona. Name is Siona. Yep. Okay, so you're Siona. A fine name that is. Now, this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Well, we're just gonna go with standard old Barry, because if I do anything else, I'm bound to end up calling him Barry anyways, so let's go with that. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Yep. Alright, Siona, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now, go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. And we shrink down to a little tiny sprite. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you'll understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. That concludes our special program, Let's Ask Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. I love that little closing jingle. Oh, well, TV show's done. I guess we can go play on our new laptop. Ow. Barry, make one step and you're already barging into my room. Hey Siona, did you see that TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if we ask him, I bet he'll give us some Pokemon. Oh hey, is this a new PC? Yes, yes it is, and I was just going to go play some Civ V on it. God, it's getting in the way. Where was I? Oh, right, we're going to go see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay, Sienna, if you're late, I'm finding you 10 million Pokédollars. Oh, fine. But just one turn, alright? Sienna, check the PC. Pokemon Basics. Pokemon live alongside Pokemon in this world. No, people live alongside Pokemon in this world. Whoops, got that backwards. The people that battle Pokemon are called Pokemon trainers. Is that literally all I have on this PC? Is just a tutorial? I need to get some better programming on that thing. It's a Wii! It's controlled by a remote. Well, can't use that either, so might as well just go see Barry. Hi, Mom. Sienna, Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Yeah, he's always in a hurry. Around all over the place, super anxious. No, not really super, maybe super anxious, but I'm forgetting the right word. Oh well. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't, so... Well, take care, sweetie. I will. Hey, Snoo! Let's just play in the snow a bit. Oh, now one thing I do forget is, why exactly is there snow? Why exactly is it colder in Platinum versus Diamond and Pearl? I really do not remember. I mean, it makes sense for, like, Black 2, White 2, because you got Kyurem and Team Plasma freezing everything, but I don't really know what the case is with Platinum here. Huh. It's just snowy for some reason. I honestly forget why. I don't really need to talk to anyone in here. No, there isn't really anything here. Barry's house. Let's go see Barry's over here. Thud. What was that about? Oh, hey, Ziona. Hey, I'm going to go see Professor Rowan. You should come too, and quickly. Oh, jeez, forgot something. You're always forgetting things. Always in a rush. There we go, that's what I was meaning to say. Oh, hi, Sienna. Did he come calling on Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. I don't know, maybe it's his mother. No, it is his father. He definitely takes after his father. I better take my bag and journal, too. Oh, hey, Sienna. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a $10 million fine if you're late. Just gotta keep running after him. The beginning bit's a little bit slow. And he'll be up here. They slowly walk up. There he is. Too slow. Yeah, I don't have any running shoes like you do. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. Barry, that's grass there. That's tall grass. You can't go through that. If you do, you're gonna just get mauled by Pidgeys or Piddos, or Piddos are next generation. Pidgeys, I guess. Maybe some Diglets or something. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. Doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. This is gonna be a terrible idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass? Yes. So what you do is, you scoot over the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. Barry, simply turning in tall grass can make Pokemon appear. Running through the tall grass with a bike at high speed will still make Pokemon appear. Doesn't matter how fast you go through, you could be riding a turbo jet going straight through the tall grass and Pokemon will still jump out at you. You can't avoid Pokemon. If we just keep dashing, we can get into Sand Gym Town without running into wild Pokemon. No, you can't. Okay, stick with me. I am certainly not going to follow you, so you go right ahead and get yourself attacked by some random Pokemon. Here it goes. On your marks. Hold it! You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Bunch of dots. Hey Siona, this old guy. It's Professor Rowan, isn't it? What's he doing here? You didn't just say that right in front of his face, Barry. That's incredibly polite of you. They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? Their world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? Yes, because every Pokemon professor does. You two love Pokemon, do you? Duh. Me too, I love Pokemon too. I will ask you once again. You two love Pokemon, do you? What? Of course you can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We will both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, Siona? Duh. That's why I'm playing the game. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly try to enter tall grass. Hey, that was just Barry. Without Pokemon of their own? It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass at all. Yes, it was. It was definitely just you. Exclamation mark. Or exclamation point, excuse me. How the heck do I get that exclamation mark? I mixed exclamation point with question mark. How do I do that? How big of you. Very well then, I will trust you too with Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through that exercise. However, you must promise me that we will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then, now where? Hello. Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase behind at the lake. Is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Lucas, nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. What? Those Pokemon are crucial. You're giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There's a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really? Professor Rowan, I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey, Siona, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Yes, class. Sure. Now, these starter Pokemon will, of course, be randomized. This is a randomized Nuzlocke, after all. So, the way the randomization with these starters will work is that each of the starters will be randomized to another stage? No, that's stage 1. It'll be randomized to the basic Pokemon of a random stage 3 evolutionary chain. So, if a Pokemon has 3 evolutions, that is, 3 evolutions in a chain, not just 3 evolutions overall. I can't even remember the name of the base Pokemon. The base Pokemon for Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, those guys. Several evolutions, but that's not an evolution chain. It has to have 3 in an evolution chain. It'll be the base Pokemon for that. So it could be anything from a Piplup, like what would actually be a starter here, to a Charmander, started from Gen 1, to a Togepi, which I actually had happen in a test game, which I was all excited for until I realized that it's level 5 and doesn't know any attacking moves at level 5. By the way, Togepi, one of my top 2 favorite Pokemon, actually tied for first among my favorite Pokemon, along with, well, Togepi Line, I should say, Togekiss, it's technically my favorite, the one, alongside Empoleon, so, yeah, not a good Pokemon to get started. So let's actually see what our starters are. Look, these are Pokeballs. There are Pokemon in each one. Now choose, which Pokemon will it be? Let us see our starter Pokemon. First one, a Zubat. Interesting. Some people might scoff at Zubat, but I actually quite like Zubat, mainly because it evolves up into Crobat, which is awesome. I was actually just looking at Crobat the other day for an actual game of mine. Been using Crobat in, so it's kind of interesting. So we got Zubat, so we know we got at least one good option. A Magnemite? Seriously? Oh, then, I'm leaning toward that one already. That's quite... And a Charmander. Wow. I had even mentioned it beforehand. I had a Charmander come up in a test game. Well then, talk about choices. We got Zubat, of course evolves up into Crobat. Got Magnemite, which will evolve up into Magnezone. And Magnemite, really good Pokemon, has a ton of resistances. Good God, this thing. And funnily enough, Magnemite and Crobat actually have the same total number of status points. Because I was just, of course, I did just mention I was looking at Crobat the other day, and noticed that Magnemite had the same amount. I think Rhyperior also has the same amount, and another Pokemon or two has the same amount of total stats. The final evolutions do. But yeah, Magnemite's really good. Charmander, I know a lot of people would probably choose Charmander over these other two, but I like Charmander. They do. Don't like him nearly as much as everyone else does. Much prefer Piplup. I generally prefer a lot of the water starters. I do like a fair number of the fire starters as well. I like Charmander, just not as much as other people. I like Torchic. I really like Fennekin, actually. Not so much a fan of the other firefighting starters, especially Infernape. One Pokemon I actually hate out of all Pokemon, Infernape line. I do not like that line, which is funny considering that Gen 4 is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, Charmander is really nice, but it's got some noticeable weaknesses. I don't like it as much as some other fire types. And I like the Fennekin line, and of course it's technically not called Fennekin line, but I'm blanking on the final evolutions at the moment. Yeah, I like Fennekin and I like Torchic a lot more than Charmander. And when I also have a choice of Zubat, actually one of my favorite Pokemon, despite the amount of people that kind of scoff at poor Zubat, and Magnemite, yeah, I'm not going to go with Charmander. I just got a plethora of options here, and I got to go with the one that I prefer, which is Magnemite. So I'm going to go with Magnemite, which will mean that our, well, we'll be seeing the Charmander. We'll just be fighting against it, which is actually kind of interesting since it's a fire type and we're getting a steel type here. But of course, by the time we have to fight Barry again, we'll have some other Pokemon, so hopefully we'll have some that won't be weak to its Ember. So, yep, gonna go ahead and get Magnemite here. Then I choose you. I'm picking this one. Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon, it seems. Yeah, he actually gave us 3 good Pokemon, unlike the one test game where I had Bayleaf, and then Togepi, and not Cleffa, Igglybuff. Both Igglybuff and Togepi not knowing any attacking moves, which sucked. But I know Magnemite should have one attacking move. Would it be... not Thunder Wave, Thunder Shock, I believe, is what it should have. Now listen well. The Pokemon you have been entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sandgem Town. And now, we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me! Sorry folks. How do you like that? Professor Momo's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. Look at that, he's getting all excited. Yes, Fiona, we've both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Oh yeah, your Charmander's only got Scratch, so I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. Fiona, I challenge you to a battle. This should go fairly easy for us. I mean, we got Scratch. It's kinda gonna do anything against me. I'm a Steel type. Charmander. Boom, Magnemite. Magnemite. It's been so long since I have used a Magnemite. Oh, actually, Metals. It knows Tackle? I thought for sure it would have known Electric move already, but guess not. I guess we got Tackle in. Still though, he's not gonna do anything against me. honestly forget what metal sound does, though. I'll have to look that up. I have to rearrange the moves anyways. That did not do much. Magnemite isn't a physical attacker, which is why it's a special attacker. So I was actually kind of hoping that it had that. Let's see what metal sound does. Special defense harshly felt. Well, that's not going to be useful. And my, oh yeah, and of course it's lowering my attack too, so this is going to take a while. Will you quit growling? Seriously? Gotta keep tackling him to one lousy hit point. You're not even doing anything at this point. Commander, you stretch. Only does 2. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. One thing, although this is a ROM, I'm not really going to be using speed up much. I prefer to play the game as it is actually normally meant to be played. Did forget to change the settings though, so we'll have to do that after this battle. Not that the battle style luckily doesn't matter too much at the moment because we each only got one Pokemon, but scroll speed would be nice to have up. And of course we'll want to change our scroll, well not scroll bar, but the text bar. Hey, he's finally attacking. Only took him lowering my attack to nothing. It's actually getting kind of close now. We got 4 more turns. I'm not sure unless we get a critical hit. We are faster. It seems. Oh no, we're speed type. Never mind. Come on. Oh god. I shouldn't have used metal sound. Let me go first. Yeah! Magnemite, last chance. Outsped him on the speed tie. There we go. Whew. That's a little closer than I expected it to be. Again, as to say, I had actually expected us to have an electric move, but I guess not. Alright. And didn't even bother reading the text there, but frankly, yeah, at that point, we're just going back home. Have some dinner. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I wouldn't like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you two. So, go see Professor Rowan and think up properly for your Pokemon. His lab's in Sandrum Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. Oh, I know. Sienna, put these on. And we finally get the running shoes. Going to Sandrum Town is like an adventure in itself, right? Without those running shoes, well, with those running shoes, I should say, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press B button and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Oh god, this instruction for the running shoes are always silly. Alright, so let us quickly here go to the options. Fast speed, set battle style, and we need to choose our frame. I'm just going to go with the blue, because I've already looked at the frames stuff before. So just like the settings, yes. And just take a peek at our training card. 7556 is our ID number. Interesting. It's actually kind of a low number. What else do we need to do? We don't have anything in our bag yet, so we don't need to check that. Pokemon though. Summary. Magnemite. Oh, so cute. You have a hasty nature and mischievous, like sweet food. I do, unfortunately, in Gen 4 here, they don't highlight, if we go over to these stats, they don't highlight what's been raised and what's been lowered on your stats. So I'm going to quickly, since I have my You might even hear the pages. I have to look up in my little Pokedex what these natures are. I'm trying to find the right spot here. It's somewhere in here. Somewhere, right? Trying to find it one-handed is a little bit difficult. Let's just look at the actual stats for a moment while we're doing it. Has ability Magnet Pull, prevents Steel-type Pokemon from escaping. Not gonna be that useful, I don't think, so... Oh well, here we go. Even had it bookmarked. Okay, so we are Hasty Nature. Let's take a look. Okay, well, Hasty Nature isn't the best. Lower defense, improved speed. I'd rather have had something that lowered attack, since we're not going to be using attack with Magnemite here, because it's very much special attack, and it's very low attack. And lowering defense kinda sucks. I mean, it's a steel type Pokemon. It has, being a special attacker, it does, it's kind of more balanced between defense and special defense than what some other steel types are. But it still has pretty good defense, and lowering it, this kind of sucks. I'd like to have something a little bit more beefy, but the extra speed, I'll take it. It's nothing terrible, it's just not the best. Now, in terms of the personality, that looks like a Mischievous raises special attack, so that one's actually a really good personality to have. So, let's switch these guys. Yeah, Metal Sound harshly lowers, or sharply reduces, special defense, and then Tackle's just Tackle. It's unfortunate. I was hoping that it would have... Oh well, we'll just have to use Tackle for the moment. Now in this video, we will just be getting into the next town. I believe it's Sandgem Town, if I remember the names correctly. So we won't be doing too much. We won't be getting any new Pokemon, at least, because we won't get the Pokeballs until after we're in Sandgem Town. But we can at least take a look at what some Pokemon are. Too slow, Siona, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to go see Professor Rowan so I can think him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. Barry, we don't even have any Pokeballs. That'll make Professor Rowan happy, I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we got nothing to fear. That Pokemon battle, wasn't that wickedly fun or what? I mean, I picked them loose and my Pokemon would use them. Yeah, I'm going to battle tons and get real close with Pokemon. Well, let's go over to the lake then. Verity Lakefront, the most useless area in the game, pretty much. Really, there's nothing special about Verity Lakefront. Why did they even make this a separate area? I mean, really. Verity Lake ahead, or Lake Verity ahead. Great legend, this lake is home to the Pokemon said to be the being of emotion. It is because of this Pokemon that people can experience sorrow and joy. So go on in. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready, because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. What's going on? The flowing time. The expanding space. I'll make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can, legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, Siona, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. And there it is! At least in sound. Did you hear that, Siona? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us. You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K-X-E balls. If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Yes, I mentioned this already. Do you think Professor Rowan give us something? Give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him in his lab if we needed anything. Okay, Siona, I'll race you. First one to the professor's... wow. First one to the professor's lab in Sandgem Town rules. Wow, I really stumbled over that sentence. So yeah, we're going to be off to Center Town, but first off, let's just see what Pokemon are here. Since the Nuzlocke doesn't actually start until we get Pokeballs, we can go ahead and see what we can actually encounter here, just to get a glimpse of what's here. Ooh, a Meryl! Hello, Meryl! Interesting one to have. Yeah. And plus we want to level up Magnemite here so we can... Mist, really? Yeah, we want to level up Magnemite so we can get some other moves. Because Tackle, not gonna cut it. No, we'll just have to keep using Tackle over and over again. Fence Scroll, this is gonna take a while. And he uses it again, of course. Of course. Can't go down easily. Oh, come on. Just prolonging the fight, wasting my PP. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this Meryl. Good thing we're not catching it. Meryls, are alright. I'm not, although I love the design of Meryl in Azumarill, they aren't the best Pokemon to use. They're a bit mediocre, but they're alright at the very least. Now we learned Thunder Shock. Okay, it was level 6. I was getting confused. Right. So we do know it, but... Oh, before we actually run into another Pokemon though, we should rearrange our moves. I actually have a system to how I arrange my moves. I always put the highest power move in front, you know, on the top. So yeah, I always know that going from the top left to the bottom right, you know, I have my moves in order of their power. Just so I know what's most powerful. Very convenient. Jolt of Electricity, hold up the foe to inflict damage, may also leave your foe paralyzed. Very good move. And an actual good move for Magnemite versus Tackle, which is awful and the first thing we'll be getting rid of. Little hiccup there. And we'll just run into another Meryl. Well, this will be a quick fight, because I got an electric move. And down it goes. One hit. I should say, you know, Tackle will be useful for if I have to catch a water Pokemon early on, like those Meryls. If I encounter another one here, when we go to catch a Pokemon in like Verity. But you know, looks like there's some Meryls there. Didn't encounter anything else. Let's just start moving on. Didn't encounter anything here. Don't really need to talk to anyone here except for. I'm still having some hiccups too. Mew isn't the, or how the heck you actually say this program, isn't the best at, you know, stability all the time. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. Did you know that a Pokemon's health is measured by hit points, HP? If a Pokemon runs out of HP, can't fight anymore. If the Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you a free potion. Oh, give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free. So get a free potion there. And we didn't actually run into any more Pokemon. Oh. Well, might as well continue. So that dilly-dally, because this video is already decently long. This one's going to be long anyways, because it's the beginning, so it's a little slow. This is our Pokemon Research Lab. We'll just go ahead and... What the? Oh, it's you, Siona. That old guy, he's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, Siona. I'm out of here. See you later. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in such a rush. Anyway, let's go in. In we go. Well, well, look who's here. Siona, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. Well, well, you've made your Pokemon evolve already? No, actually. This is kind of an interesting thing. I have a feeling that what is happening here is that because you can't catch any Pokemon before other Pokemon before this point, what the game is doing is that it is checking to see if you have, since you could only have one Pokemon, you know, normally, checking to see if you still have Pokemon with the same, like, dex number or the same species name, basically. It's basically seeing if you have the exact same Pokemon that you got when you made your choice on which starter you want. So if you got picked Piplup, it's checking to see if you have Piplup. The game here, because we've randomized the Pokemon, thinks that I picked Chimchar, which I believe is what Magnemite was replacing. Yeah, because the Charmander was replacing Piplup, so it thinks that we picked Chimchar. So because we don't have Chimchar in our party, we have a Magnemite, it automatically assumes that we have evolved it up into the next stage of evolution for Chimchar, which I can never remember the name of. I don't like the Pokemon, remember, so I don't even bother remembering the names. So because we don't have Chimchar, it assumes that we've made our Pokemon evolve when we actually haven't. It's kind of an interesting little side effect of randomization here. Interesting use that Magnemite was no mistake, it seems. And of course, here you might think, well, it knows that we have Magnemite, but here it's just reading the fact that we have a Magnemite. Whereas I think we were with the whole, you evolved it already, it's just checking to see if you have the exact same Pokemon that you had before. Well, here it's just reading what we have. So it's got a slightly unusual way to do that, but kind of interesting. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Yes, I would, and I'm in fact required to, because it is a Nuzlocke. Not that I wouldn't give it a name anyways. So, we got a Magnemite. I think we'll just go simple. Although Magnemites in the evolution line are genderless, we'll go with Maggie. 2 G's or 1 G? 1 G looks wrong, so we'll go with 2 G's here. Name him Maggie. Okay, I see, and you're happy with that nickname? When I first saw the two of you about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children, but now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already there is a bond growing between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Magnemite feels the same way about you. Technically it's Maggie, but here, that's why I'll ask you to cherish that Magnemite of yours. I certainly will. Boy, am I glad you're kind of toward Pokemon. If you aren't, well, I don't even want to think about it. Music restart. Let's move on to the main topic. There was something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon live in the Sinnoh region. Well, it's not going to be what you expect to be living here, to be honest. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes, I will. Good answer. So you're gonna tame the Pokédex. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data, there we go, on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. So I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. I've got the same kind of Pokédex as you. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 16 long years. Even now, I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now, you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means that there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go! Siona, your grand adventure begins right now. The professor asked me to help, so I'm filling the Pokédex pages too. That makes us comrades working toward the same goal. I'll teach you stuff later, okay? Oh, I thought I was still locked into the cutscene. Nope, I'm free. And of course here is Lucas's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your request for the professor. I'm sure we can count on you. Yes, you can. So we will walk out this door and... oh, well, we're not done yet. Siona! I have something good here. You should take this as well. I tamed the TM27. Siona put the TM27 in the TM Station bucket. That is a technical machine. That one contains the move Return. Using technical machine, or TM for short, uses a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is single use only. And unfortunately, that's the way it is back here in Gen 4. The move Return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with a wish that your journey will be fun. Well, I'll be. The professor had TMs? Next thing, he'll tell me he battled when he was young. Hey Sienna, I want to show you a few things, so follow me. This building with a red roof is the Pokemon Center. You can get your Pokemon healed if it's been hurt in battle. You'll find a Pokemon Center in most towns. And over here, the building with a blue roof is the Pokemart. It's a shop where you can buy and sell all sorts of items. Sienna, since you're a rookie trainer, you won't be able to buy very much stuff. Don't worry about it, okay? Oh yeah, right, Sienna. You should let your family know you're helping Professor Rowan put together his Pokedex. Sometimes you have to go far away, so you should let someone know. Oh, but first, go heal up your Pokemon to Pokemon Center. You'll be safe then. Okay, be seeing you. And off he goes. We'll take care of a couple more things before we end off the video here. First off, we're going to buy some Pokeballs. Like, let's see here. How much does 5 Pokeball cost? 1,000. Let's just go with 10 and get the Premier Ball as well. And then we'll get an Antidote. Yep. 1 Antidote. 1 Paralyze Heal. 50 Ks. And then 4 Potions. Spend all of our money. And so we got some supplies. Catch Pokemon, heal up, and protect us against any unusual Pokemon with the random and the poison and the sleep. And then we'll come over here and heal up our Magnemite. Yep. Now, one little thing with that TM, while TMs are kind of randomized, the TMs themselves aren't randomized. So if we're given a TM, we'll get the TM that we're normally meant to get. However, TMs that are in TM balls or item balls will be shuffled around. So we could get Thunderbolts out of our... I guess Thunderbolt is a TM. We could get Thunderbolts out of our very first TM ball, or we could get, I don't know, Toxic out of our first TM ball. So it can be any TM, could be in any TM ball. Well, any TM ball that would normally appear in a TM ball. Or item ball, whatever. I call them TM balls just to specify that they're item balls with TMs in them. Any TM that would appear in a TM ball can appear in any other TM ball. They're all shuffled around. They're all still available to get, just in completely different item balls. But the ones that we get and the ones that you buy, the TM numbers and everything, all that stuff is just exactly the same. I didn't want to actually randomize the TMs themselves, because doing so makes it so that Pokemon can learn completely random moves, and I didn't want to actually change the moves that Pokemon learned. I just wanted to kind of change what I'm available to use and what I'm able to use throughout the game. So Pokemon themselves are still the same. But yeah, I believe that will be everything for this episode. Next episode, we will, well, I guess we could actually just head back home for now. Well, yeah, we can skip the grass, so I suppose we can at least head back home. Let our mom know that we're off on an adventure, so that way we have full freedom next episode to actually start playing the game proper. Hello, Mom. Welcome home, Sienna. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest, dear. What is it, Sienna? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, Sienna, I've got something that you'll find useful. And we get the journal! I actually quite like the journal. Shame we don't do that anymore. That's a journal. It keeps a record of your daily events. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you did last. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yep, Sienna. I'll be alright by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometimes. I'd like to see the kinds of Pokemon you've got, dear. Uh-oh. Excuse me, is my little bear here? No, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, and then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless. I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, Sienna will deliver that to him. Won't you, Sienna? Of course I will. Oh, really? You'll do that for me? Sienna, please take this to Barry for me. And we get the parcel. Bye-bye, Sienna. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Barry. The strangely structured centers. There we go. Now we're finally free to do what we want. Yay! So next episode, we will start going out, trying to catch some Pokemon, expand our team, start the Nuzlocke proper here, since we don't have Pokeballs. And hopefully, next time I will remember to play at nighttime. A little detail, at least early on in the game, I haven't checked the later routes, but early on, nighttime is actually the best time to be going out onto these routes for a randomizer, because it gives you the most amount of options of Pokemon to run into. Now obviously, with a Nuzlocke, you can only catch one of them. You can only catch the first one, but it gives you more chances at different unique things, because more Pokemon are available at night than they are in the morning or afternoon. Afternoon is actually the worst time to be trying to catch Pokemon. That's mainly because, with the randomizer, randomizes the, Pokemon that appear, but the time slots and everything are still the same. So, whatever Pokemon replaces Kricketot will never appear in the afternoon, and Pokemon that replaces Zubat in these outdoor areas will only appear at night. So, generally, nighttime is the best time to actually play. So, hopefully I can actually remember that. At the very least, play in morning and not in afternoon, because afternoon is the worst. Least amount of variety in the afternoon, which of course it's afternoon right now in the game, so yeah, I don't want to play at this time frame. That'll be it for this episode, and I will see you guys next time.